Well, Dirty Distaggio back at you with some HearthStone here. I was laddering up here. I went from rank 20 to rank 12 with Secret Paladin. I was watching Dread here. He was just cruising up through the ranks. I was like, what the hell are you doing? What are you playing? And I started watching. I'm like, what is this? I haven't seen this anywhere. Like, what is this? Why is it beating all these decks? And I mean, you just gotta see this. It's basically a face shaman here. Look at this. Okay. Uses some of the new cards, League of Explorer cards, and this is just a weird deck. It is not supposed to beat some of these decks that it's beating. It is a really good counterbalance to some decks out there. Actually, not from when I was watching, not a lot of players are running anti-weapon cards like Harrison. Although he did say bumped into 3 Harrisons, but not while I was watching. And Doomhammer is just wrecking everyone, and Doomhammer's in this deck, so we'll watch him play it out here. I'm not playing, so I'm spectating. Notice in the bottom left corner I'm in spectator mode. I'm watching Dread here play, so. Alright, he's got the Totem Golem out and the Tunnel Trog. So Tunnel Trog's a new card. Whenever you overload, you gain an attack per locked mana crystal. So that's why you see his attack power there went up a little bit. Now this is a tough matchup because he is most likely facing off against, what was that first one? I'm not sure if it's a Secret Pally or I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's Murlocs yet, so I gotta see like maybe one more turn to tell what Paladin deck this is. Coghammers are run in some Murloc and some Secret decks, so my Secret deck runs them, for example. Here still can't quite tell. Haunted Creeper, that's in the Secret deck. Okay, so it's definitely the Secret Paladin, which has a big turn 6, so you got to get a little board advantage before turn 6 when Mr. Mysterious pops out there with, you know, between 2 and 6 secrets along with them. Mysterious Challenger. So yeah, this is an interesting deck. Let's watch it out here. Basically, it's a face shaman. Doesn't use his ability much. Typically is lava shocking or a lot of straight to the face. It plays just like a hunter face or warlock face or zoo face, meaning, as you can see here, he's just attacking the paladin's face. He's ignoring all of the minions. So he's ignoring the Chokin, Haunted Creeper, just doesn't matter, especially with the 2 taunts out there, right? And then intentionally overloads to get the benefit on the Trog, which you saw earlier, but yeah, this is, I don't know what deck. This is a janky Paladin deck here, in my opinion. I don't know if it's like maybe like a mid-range Paladin. There's a Trog there. 1 casting cost on this Trog here. 1 casting cost 1/3. That's a good 1/3. I mean, that's a good 1 casting cost. I mean, most 1 casting costs are like a 1/1 or a 1/2 or a 2/1. So getting a 1/3 out of that, a 3 health on that body is nice, considering it can be like a 5/3 pretty easily once he overloads himself with various cards. Well, like Crackle. I always used to call it Cackle. Now I constantly call it Cackle because people made fun of me when I didn't call it Crackle. Now I just call it Cackle just because I can. Because Crackle is like, you know, super glue, and Cackle seems like it's a better, more appropriate fit. Runs Argent Horse Rider, so a lot of chargers. And kind of your standard, you know, Totem Golem here, 2 casting cost 3/4. So the attack on these minions in this deck is just, you know, just out of balance basically. But there is a lot of downside, and the downside comes in the form of overload. So this will be an interesting match. Now he's down to 10, so he's got him down to 10. And he's going to clear almost all the board except that one there. But as you can see here, this is where the Crackle comes in. This could be a win, depending. He's got the Earth. He also has the Rockbiter weapon. See what the Crackle hits for on the face. 5, 4... and 3, 2, 1, and sick! Just sick. 2 damage. I mean, oh, I don't know. Again, maybe this was Murloc now. Okay, I don't know. That was kind of a janky paladin deck, but still it's a rank 5 paladin deck, right? Ladder rank 5, so that was just crazy. Crazy. That was crazy. I love this. I gotta watch one more. He's cruising through the ranks. I think he started at rank... I don't know, let's ask. Alright, so here we got Warlock. This could be a couple different variants. It could be like a zoo. It could be like an sort of a low casting cost aggro. That Doomhammer is just wrecking people. Just wrecking people as I've been watching it today. And also it's got running Stormforged Axe. And it just doesn't sound like... I mean, I just haven't witnessed a lot of anti-weapon cards, and so this exploits that, and also it exploits, you know, this is going to do really good against your mid-range decks, your sort of decks that can go aggro or go control. It does really good. This is pure aggro. Let's make no mistake about it. And, you know, I do really like the inclusion of Sir Finley, Mr. Murgle. I really like him because this deck does not rely on the Shaman ability. It just hardly ever has room for it. Now this game, all of his casting cost is minions there is super low. So he's probably going to run on cards here, it looks like. And we'll have the ability to use ability. So what ability would be ideal here, right, when you're facing Warlock? I guess maybe Mage. I don't know. Let's see what he gets here. He does get Priest War. He took the Warlock one. Yeah, that's actually a good idea because he's got such low casting cost cards in the deck that he can really clear his hand so fast. This is the perfect ability. I was thinking Mage just to kind of ping through some of this guy's some of his minions, but yeah, this is renolock. So this is going to be a super hard match. Super hard. So let's just see how it does, because we're talking... I don't know what tier this is. I don't know if this deck right here, the Shaman face deck, is a tier. It's definitely not tier 1. It's probably... If it is a tier, it'd be maybe 3 or 4. Whereas the Warlock, the Renolock deck, is... tier 1. Hard to beat this. This is a very unfavorable matchup. This would take a miracle, literally a miracle. So we'll see what happens here. You do got to think a little bit on this too, because you got to think about the overload math here. So if he overloads, he's going to only have 3. He'd clear his own board to get through this guy, which is probably what I would do, and then he could do the charge. There's a couple different ways to play this one. You could charge in there and you lose your Murloc, and then you'd still have your Trog. That's probably what I would do. Keep your Tunnel Trog. Well, that'll work too, because that gets more attack on the Trog. There were really 3 ways he could have played that turn. Actually, I think I would have. Yeah, this is a good way that he played it. Implosion takes out that and gets him a full board of imps. Oof, that's rough right there. 14, 13, 12. But you can see here, I mean, start counting down from 14, 13, 12. Right, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So if he continues to ignore minions and go for the face here, I mean, this guy could be dead here soon. So Molten Giant, 2 casting cost 8 ain't bad. Dark Bomb, so he's starting to get control here. He cannot use his hero power. Do not use your hero power. Good, he didn't. Oh, that's a good top deck. That's a good. So that's, I don't know. So what's his life? 8, 9, 10, 12. So he's got 2 turns of obtain. Can he beat him in faster than 2? And I would say yes, because of Rock Biter. He's going to be 10 damage. Next turn will be the win. Unless any life gain comes into play. Or taunt. Siphon Soul. Oh, that's smart, but he does not know what this card is, which is Lava Burst. That's going to be the win, or hell, Lava Shock for that matter, plus the Doomhammer does 4. So that's going to be a win against a Tier 1 deck, guys. That's just nuts. That's just crazy. That is awesome. Thank you, Dread, for letting me watch, too. I have watched like 5, 6 in a row before I realized I should probably start recording. You got something you want to show me? I'm Dirty1561. That's just for you guys that stay to the end of this video, since I don't too commonly disclose my ID number. Just let me know. Friend me up in the HearthStone and show me stuff. As always, keep it dirty up.